Yeah.
And we are back. We are so sorry, but we were having issues on the Facebook group and the Facebook business page. So we are live here on YouTube. So make sure that you follow the page at Surfer's Web Show. And actually, if you screenshot your comment, you will win a 3-night getaway at a U.S. destination. So make sure that you check out that website as well. It's 3nightgiveaway.com. So really quickly, a plug for StreamYard. If you have a small to medium-sized business, you can have a video podcast just like this one. And today I want to do a big plug for the Huntington Beach Surf Association. I'm a proud sponsor, so make sure that you check them out on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, a big plug to Wave Sliders Gallery for the Surfer's Web Show logo. I am a travel agent and I am a podcaster. I also have a travel podcast every Wednesday at Bucket List Coach Web Show Live. The Surfer's Web Show is once a month. So we're broadcasting here from Huntington Beach and beautiful Costa Rica. So today I have my friend Stacey Mack. How are you, dear?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Stacey? So we're having more technical difficulties.
Okay.
Hey, Stacey. It is one of those technology day, guys. Can you pop out and then pop back in? Can't hear you. So it looks like we're having a little internet issues now over in Costa Rica. Can you pop out of the broadcast and come back in? Bear with us. I'm just messaging her. We're just waiting for her to come back. So make sure that you follow Stacey on her Facebook page. That's facebook.com/surfer Stacey Mack. And she's going to be coming right back in. And of course, if you would love to win that 3-night hotel vacay, make sure that you go to 3nightgiveaway.com. And in order to win the giveaway, all you need to do is go to my YouTube page at Surfer's Web Show, comment, and then go to this website here, the 3-night giveaway, and then do a screenshot of your comment and you'll get your vacation. So we're just waiting for Stacey to come back. So we'll be right back. Lovely technology. We're just waiting for broadcast to resume here. There she is. Well, hello.
Hello.
Oh, she's back.
One of the things here is Costa Rica does not have the greatest Wi-Fi.
Oh, because you were great on the first
Can
broadcast.
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Is Costa Rica? Okay. Yeah, here in Costa Rica, The Wi-Fi is not very good.
Well, let's try this once again.
Yeah, it doesn't, it comes in and out. There's a delay.
No worries. So, welcome, Stacey Mack, back to the show.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Oh, it's not going to work?
Hey, everyone.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, it's a delay.
Oh, it's a delay. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did
Sorry.
you still want to try, or you want to try another day?
I think we might have to try another day, but I'm going to try and see how it is in here inside.
Oh, yeah. Try inside.
Okay. Let me see. Still the same. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
I mean, I could hear you really good now. I could hear you.
Okay, good. On time. Yeah. Good. It's probably better in
Woo!
here.
And here we go again, coming to you from Southern California and beautiful Costa Rica. My friend Stacey Mack, welcome to the show, girl. Tell your surfing story.
Well, I was born and bred in Boston on the South Shore, up and down the coast, Hingham, Braintree, Weymouth, Boston. And I grew up in the water. I was a mermaid, and I always had a board on my feet, snowboard, skateboard, but I never surfed. I didn't think in Boston there was surfing. So my dad said at age 42, I was age 42, my dad said, why don't you surf? And he said he used to surf. And I was so excited. I was like, really? So I went and I tried in New Hampshire, and I've always been over 200 pounds, you know, like when I started surfing at 42. And it was hard for me to pop up, but I'm an athlete. Like I grew up as, firstborn to my dad was a semi-pro football player. So I was like in every sport, really strong, especially my legs. So I went and tried it. I tried this, the longboard surfing, and I couldn't pop up very good. So I said, but I'm going to master this. And I saw the next day, I saw somebody already standing up on the water, and they were like I was like, what is that? And I ended up Googling it. It was a stand-up paddleboard. And I went straight out, bought one that I could surf on, went down to Cape Cod in Massachusetts, and just went right out into like 4-foot waves and got wrecked. But one of the guys that was with me, he said, wow, you're a pro on that, on your knees, you know, like, because I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even stand up. But
wow.
Once I did end up going to learn it by myself, I learned it myself. I was an accountant working my own hours, so I would chase the waves up and down the coast by myself. I got to know a lot of other surfers. Those surfers were starting to compete in longboard surfing. And then the president of the association said, hey, Stacey, why don't you go into the competition? And I said, oh, it's totally different. You know, I'm on a stand-up paddle surfboard with a paddle, and they are on a longboard. He's like, no, go in it. And I said, no. So he opened a division for me. I'm like pretty much a pioneer in the industry, because in the Northeast, in the New England, it's the Eastern Surfing Association longboard. I was the Eastern Surfing Association Southern New England division. He opened up a division for stand-up paddle surfing. And so I competed in that. And then I went on to, I won that against men. And then the next year, in like early 2000s, or mid 2000s, early to mid 2000s, because been about 10 to 11 years ago, he said, like I won that against men. And then the next year he opened a women's division, and I was so excited. So I went up against the woman, and maybe now he'll do an over 50 for me. But
wow.
it was exciting. Like I enjoyed doing it. I ended up going into the regionals and competed in New Jersey. I qualified for the Pan Am Games, which was the first year ever, Pan Am Games, 2015, I believe. My mom was sick, so my mom, I took care of her while she had cancer, and I couldn't go to the Pan Am Games. My mom's like, you'll go again, Stacey, I know you'll qualify again. And I said, Mom, I'm almost 50. She's like, you're going to do it. I did go on to compete in the Costa Rica Nationals. And I went to Mexico and competed, and with the best girls in the world, which is like, wow, these are the girls I used to watch on YouTube, So it was very special for me. I really enjoyed it. I just attained this goal that personally I enjoyed. So people were watching me do it in New England. They said, hey, can you teach me? So I flew out to California in San Diego. I got qualified to teach, and I was in this course, and they said, why is everybody in the course? Oh, because everybody else was saying I have a company. But I said, I just want to teach my friends, so I started teaching friends in Boston. Why I came to Costa Rica was the waves, so I came to visit the waves. I kept coming back, and then I was bringing people, and that's how it transpired. And it's, there's waves every day here.
That is so, so awesome. And I actually, one of my clients was just at the Rio Palace back in February. So it's on my list to definitely check it out. So just tell me a couple accolades.
Oh, yeah. So as I was competing, I wondered, as I was competing in Mexico, I was competing in Costa Rica, and I met somebody, and they said, you surf? You kind of, when you look at me, I'm like an older woman, over 200 pounds. And he Googled me, surfer Stacey Mack, Costa Rica.
Wow.
And he's like, wow, you have 13 titles. I was like, oh, so now I know how many titles I have because he told me. So I apparently something around that. I have 13 titles. And it was just, for me, something to push me. And I always was very competitive. So I really enjoyed doing it. And I love to coach it or help people to do it. And so that's like kind of where it went. I got certified also for my accolades. I got certified to coach surfing, longboard surfing beginner, and then also a surf judge.
That is so, so awesome. So we talked about it earlier on our phone call about doing a retreat. I told you I'm going to be working on one here in Huntington Beach. Kind of tell us how it would play out for Costa Rica. Little yoga, little surfing.
Yeah,
running.
Ooh, amazing. Yeah, here in Costa Rica, we have it all. I mean, we have mountains right at the beach, and one of the yoga capitals of the world. So our studios are amazing teak wood and overlooking the ocean. We have the horizon on the sunset is on the horizon here, like it is in California, which is, in Boston, I never had that. So I love that. Sunset.
That is so, so awesome. So tell us some of the things related to the whole food bucket list and fun bucket list to do.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is
like your favorite restaurants.
Yeah. I don't know if you know, Cindy, but we're in the blue zone here. So this is a blue zone area. And if you don't know what the blue zone is, there's 5 blue zones in the area that people live over 100 years old, healthy wise. Woo. Yeah.
Wow.
So your food in this area is fresh. Doesn't matter if you're on, driving on the side of the road to the little soda that mom and pop shop, or everything's fresh. And if you were to pick anywhere in the world where I've been, amazing, amazing food. Yeah, here.
So name some of the restaurants.
So we're in Nosara, Costa Rica, and here there's little villages, and one is Pelada. Pelada is in front of the beach is Olga's Bar, and then it's a local atmosphere. And then you have La Luna, a little bit more upscale, both of them next to each other on beachfront at Pelada. And then you have just beside that in Pelada, because I'm in that general area, is a new one coming up. It's called Shea Hotel. The White Rabbit is the restaurant. Check it out. Nice cocktails. And then if you go over into Guiones, there's a couple more over there. I'd say Howlers and Beach Dog Cafe.
So do you have a favorite place that makes like the bomb.com ceviche?
Oh, ceviche is wonderful. Yeah. So I would still say Olga's, try out Olga's local. I mean, good. And, get the mixto. Mixto has the camarones. Camarones is shrimp with fish. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yum, 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 yum. So tell us for me, like I talked to you earlier, I'm a 55-year-old Grom, which means new surfer. What is some tips for you for someone who is afraid, but they really want to learn to surf?
Oh, I love it. I love, when I see somebody that's hesitant about it, please don't be hesitant. Get the right instructor, but I enjoy it. get out there, take your time. Don't worry if you don't swim too well. Just get your instructor and tell them that. But getting out into that whitewater, staying in the whitewater on a longer board, a little bit longer. Now, I know that you, Cindy, you went straight out to the greens. And, you can do that. But I even recommend for you to get back in that whitewater and just, popping up a lot, because you're going to get that muscle memory for when you go out to the greens by yourself. Then you have you can pop up faster. Yeah. And I enjoy, teaching all about that. I have webinars and everything on that.
Yeah. So the greens is what's called in the surf community, the outside.
Exactly.
Yeah. So one of the things that I talk about is to research. If you're going to get a surf lesson, really research who you're taking a lesson with. That is so important, because there are some instructing companies who actually, they teach you how to do the pop-up, but they don't go with you. They just show you, this is how you do the pop-up. This is how you paddle. One of the things that I learned from my surf instructor, and I think is very powerful, is when you're going in the whitewash, you want to dip the nose up. That way the whitewash goes through you, instead of getting gnarly in the whitewater. Because most people, they won't get past the whitewater because they're scared. Yeah, you got to lift your board up so the whitewater goes.
Arch your back. Arch your back. Because if you don't arch your back, you're going to go forward. We call that purling.
Yeah. Yeah. And another thing I learned, if you start to lose it and you fall off the board, you put your arms up. In case there's any issues, people know that, hey,
oh, yes,
I'm down here. I'm not a very good swimmer, or I just lost my board.
There really is a lot to learn. And when I do teach people, whether it's friends or family or what have you, is to extensively go over all of that, go over even those techniques so you don't get hurt. So that's the thing. Don't be scared. Get out there, whether you're old, the younger kids, or I'm over 200 pounds. So if you're overweight, please come to me. I'd love to teach you.
Yeah, and that shouldn't be a reason why you can't. But for me, because I have a bad ankle and a bad back, I have to go on the outside, because it gives me a longer time to get up. Yeah, the whitewash, I don't have enough time to get myself up.
Oh, well,
my sciatic. Yeah.
Okay, well, our whitewash here is very, very long. So that might be the difference in the breaks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. But you're already out there. Good for you.
Yeah, so we have about 1 more minute. So let's talk about some surf breaks there in Costa Rica. Don't give away the secret ones, but the main ones where a lot of the tourists go.
Yeah, we won't give you those secret breaks. So here, we'll start with Tamarindo is very beginner break. And then you go north of there, that's Playa Grande. And south of there, we have Playa Avellanas. Grande's your more intermediate to advanced. Tamarindo, beginner. Avellanas is intermediate. Then we'll go further south to close to where I am is Nosara. Nosara has Playa Guiones, which is a good intermediate. It's very good for beginner, because the white water is so long, very good break for that. But so is, the other breaks too. Our white water tends to be very long. I don't know in where you are in Huntington Beach, because I don't know it, but it's powerful, and you paddle, you can paddle twice and you're up for a long ride. So with your ankle, you can take your time and get up in those breaks. And then, so those are a good four of them that are great in this area.
Well, that's so awesome. Anything you like to add to the show before I drop you in the green room?
No, I just love spreading the stoke. And if anyone has any questions, look me up, Surfer Stacey Mack. You can do that Facebook.com, Surfer Stacey Mack. It's STACEYMAC. And TikTok, which YouTube and TikTok, same name, but I'm just getting onto those. I'm 53, so I'm getting used to those now. And I will put more videos onto YouTube, because then I do there's one on there now that says how to read surf reports. If you need to know your break it's awesome. It's an hour long. Don't get too bored. Yeah, so come and check me out. Ask me any questions about surfing. I'd love to help you out, especially if you're a beginner. SUP surfing or surfing.
So before I put you in the green room, I like doing this with my guests who are on TikTok. So I'm going to do a really quick introduction, and then you're going to close with your TikTok and your Instagram handle. Are you ready?
Okay.
Well, hello, guys. This is Cindy over at Surfer's Web Show, coming to you live from YouTube. And today I want to plug my amazing friend, professional SUP surfer, Stacey Mack. Give your handles really quickly for your Instagram and your TikTok.
Hey guys, at TikTok, I'm Surfer Stacey Mack, STACEYMAC. And at Instagram, it's SUP, S-U-P, for stand up paddle, Sonas, S-O-N-A-S. So look me up on both, and any questions about surfing, stand up paddle surfing, let me know.
Woohoo! Mahalo, shaka, baby.
Gracias.
Woo-hoo. Well, there you go, guys. Another fun podcast with my surf community. Make sure that you follow her on Facebook.com, Surfer Stacey Mack. You can find her all over the internet, and definitely find her on YouTube. And go to Surfer's Web Show on YouTube. You're going to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon to get notified of other awesome videos. And of course, comment, and you could do a screenshot to win your 3-night giveaway. That's 3nightgiveaway.com. And remember to show love and gratitude every single day. Think of 5 people that you could express gratitude. We do not know when our last day is going to be, and it's so important to show love and share the SUP. Go out there and learn to surf. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is Cindy. Shaka, baby. See you on the next Surfer's Web Show.